Welcome back, you two. Sorry, just posting stuff to Twitter and Facebook and all that. No problem, man. You stay as long as you want. Or as short as you want. Alright, so I already started a game. I already started a new game, but I haven't gotten very far into the game, so... Welcome back, Brandon.
I need a...
But yeah, so this is an RPG and kind of in the Western style, almost like Dungeons and Dragons. It's nice just because it's a little bit more complex. I wouldn't call it complicated, but it's more complex. There's more stuff to keep track of and put points into and everything else. Hey, Grant Sergeant, that's a nice tier. I'll be honest, it's been a long time since I've shot anything above 7.
Right now.
I don't know. For some reason, I just haven't had very good luck with it. Alright, now what was I working on?
Yeah.
So I can't continue this because I can't get under the fort just yet. Hollow Marshes outside Fort Joy. Okay, well I can do that, I think. So this is sort of like, it's almost like Diablo, where it's kind of that isometric top-down, but with RPG elements to it. So, where are the marshes? Are those...
Trying to get the
Thought I explored up here yet, but I guess not.
The lizard's brow knits together, then apart, and back again.
Yeah, it reminds me of Neverwinter too.
It doesn't look up as you approach.
The ground. I don't know what you... I'm just trying to work it out. What happened? Why? My mind? What else, my friend? I'm wondering why. All of this. Source, the Voidwoken, the Divine. Why?
what I really like about this game is all the voice acting in it, and it's done very well.
No doubt the two are related. Perhaps if we can reverse the cause.
No, I started playing Ghost Recon, but I couldn't really get too into it. I felt like it was going to be a huge time sink, and I just got so wrapped up playing other stuff. So, can I not? Okay. Haven't gone far enough yet. Aha.
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. The child quiets and seems comforted by your presence. She looks up at you with curious eyes. A wide grin cracks across the child's face through her tears, showing two big gaps where her front teeth should be. She laughs.
Really? Yeah. Warrior Princess Coral. You're nice. You can have this. I found it outside, but I can't read it yet. That's next year, and then I'll learn it.
The child wipes her eyes and...
It's a nice laid-back game to play, I suppose.
Where is she? You go with us? Who are you? Are you from the shelter? She says nothing of another. Fear, alas. She is so late. Never mind.
She leans forward. Her eyes...
Please, do not lead anyone here.
Okay. Anybody in here? Nope, nobody in here. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of stuff I hear that we haven't found yet. That's right, I can talk to animals now.
Can you feel it? Can you feel the darkness approaching? Does it cast a long shadow on you as it does me? My heart frosts over as if I've been violated by nothingness itself.
So I met a dog named Buddy in the game last night, and he's just like Doug from the movie Up. He's so adorable. I love Buddy. But then, so he meets you and you immediately fall in love with him because he's so cute. And then he turns around and says that his mate is gone and was taken away, and he's super sad and he misses her. And it's like, wow, this is supposed to be a happy moment. Why do you do this to me?
It threatens to consume me. It threatens to consume all.
Okay.
What's happening to these turtles?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Where are these two? At least I talked to her. That was a lot easier than it seemed like it was going to be at first. Nice, nice. Got an upgrade. Alright,
What's your favorite
let
even
me
number?
see.
Too much seawater by the looks of it.
Foolish to attempt an escape by sea in these waters.
Alright, let's see what the Soggy Diary says. First night here. Don't seem like it'll be too bad. Brought enough dry bread to last me. When all this blows over, I'll be happy to say I survived it in comfort. A group of dumb brutes shook me down from my bread. We'll have to get smart if I want to eat. Met an old fisherman named Rad. Rad, what an awesome name. Taught me how to make a net. Rad's gone. Dumb brutes took my net. At least the meanest one got took in the night. Getting hungry. I always was a strong swimmer. Swimmer! Wow. Waters around here pretty glassy. Can't be much more than a few miles short, can it? I don't know. Like the trip here, is, like the implication is that the implication at least was that it took a long time to get there. So I think I have lockpick. There we go. Too low, okay. Yeah, nobody's got a better thievery, so. What? Michael, the Long Dark is a kind of a survival gathering game. So the whole premise of it is that you're stuck in the Canadian wilderness. There's been an electrical storm, which has knocked out all electronics, so radios don't work, and your airplane crashes, and you have to scrounge out food, and you know, there's going to be wind and snow and cold that you have to deal with. You have to build fires and hunt for, you know, animals and stuff to feed yourself. It's a fun game. Alright, so there's nothing more I can do there. I could always play it on stream sometime if people want. I like playing it. It's a fun game. No full walkthrough of it. I only had 2 episodes that I think I'd done, and people didn't really seem terribly interested in it. What are these 2 idiots doing up here?
You wanna?
Wow, they got bugged out there, didn't they? They didn't like that. Well, Jordan, I've been streaming for about 15 minutes now, I'd say. And yes, Sergeant, I have shot recurve bows before. It's fun. I really like traditional archery. To be truthful, I would rather do traditional archery for hunting than a recurve, than a compound. I just feel it's a little bit more sporting, and it's, you know, requires more skill. So there's nothing more I can do down in this area here. So the only place to go is going to be into the keep, but I don't know how to get into the keep.
None of your business, midget.
Midget.
The Magister doesn't notice you. Her thoughts seem...
Go on, keep moving.
Enjoy your stay, Halfney.
Okay, so I can't get in that way. Yeah, no, I really hope they had traditional bows into Call of the Wild. I think that would make it much more fun. Like Brandon was saying earlier, it'd be nice if they changed the compounds that they actually acted like like actual compounds, and then put in the recurves or the longbows and have them actually work the way that the compounds do in game now.
What did they do to him?
Okay, so we can't go that way. Ooh, what's this? Aha!
State your business. Certainly, you may not be a lizard, but you're kinda hardly so bad as the humans. If it's trade you're looking for, I've made a habit of procuring items that can prove rather useful inside these walls. That's for you to decide.
Alright, what's he got? Anything good? Doesn't particularly appear so. Yeah, it doesn't really look like he's got anything good. Oh, hey, there's these two.
You are quite safe.
No one tells me there are so many children in this Fort Joy. Magisters I handle, but small ones. Well, not your kind of small. You understand. Stay in this cave a while longer. Provoke Modi, the wild one who runs like his clothes catch fire. I see how you feel then.
So last night I rescued this guy. I released him from a cage he was being kept in, kind of by the camp's head thug. and he wanted me to make sure that he got to this girl, who he's protecting for some reason. He didn't really allude to why.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do not forget what I ask of you. Sahela cannot stay here. She is too important, too rare. Our people must find her. I heal. We count on you still. To tell the elves who remain, the elves who roam, to bring them here. She is not lost here. Anyone can be lost, but not her.
Yeah, she's really important for some reason, but he won't tell me why.
She is very special. She sees how we will survive. The Void Woken, the dead all of luck to you.
Alright, so we don't update. The tribe of Sahela. Amarillo told us that Sahela is crucial to the ongoing existence of the elves. She can help them to survive persecution, the Void Woken, and other threats that they face. Okay.
She breaks into a huge...
One friend brings another home. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. But only you survive the passage. I see it. You are free. We must remain. I see your heart. You want only to help.
She squeezes your...
I do not forget you.
Okay. So, let's see. So we got magical leather gloves to replace my muddy mittens. We've got sewn scale boots to replace my leather boots. Magical helm, which, I mean, I guess it would give me some armor and stuff, but it gives me +1 to Geomancer, which I don't have any use for. It's a Fossil Strike skill book, which Fane already knows. So I'll get gold and the physical armor potion. So let me see. Magical leather gloves, +2 initiative. +2 initiative. I'd say my gloves are more in need.
We have help, we survive, and soon we leave. This is very good. Thank you. Do not forget what I ask of you. I heal. It is not devotion to Sahela. All of luck to you.
Oh, how am I going to convince her to come with me? Apparently I can't.
Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my sword. I'll spare you this time, beast, but don't cross me again, ever. You're really fun. Hey, ready? Go.
Yeah, I'll come find you, kid. That was really hard to find him. Like, really hard. Ah, you little bugger. Ooh, okay, it was easy.
You're really smart. I bet. You know what? I know how to spell introduce. It's I-N-T-R-O-D.
That's nice, kid. Oh, so only I can come in because the other guys are too big to get through the hole. That's interesting.
King Thoran come to liberate this Isle of Horrors? Brachus always feared him. He always feared dwarfish might. Oh, blessed day. 1,000 years. Can it have been so long already? Gods, how the time flies. I haven't seen a living soul in all that time.
Reminds me of Sir Daniel Fortescue from the game Medieval on PlayStation 1. I played the hell out of that game when I was a kid. Actually, I played the hell out of the demo I had on a PlayStation Magazine CD. Because it only gave you a certain amount of time to play, so you had to bust through the level as fast as you could to try and get to the end, to try to get to the second level.
A wicked king it was, Brachus Rex by name. The Order of the Source Hunters discovered a great horror upon this prison isle, and I was sent to stop it. Yet my fate...
Not a carbon one, Sergeant. It's just a standard wood, but not carbon. I can't imagine they're quite light, but I feel like carbon wouldn't absorb the vibration from the shot as much.
Please, good sir, you must free me. Pride, seize the spear.
Wither, this is my new friend. He's really smart.
Yes, thank you, Modi. We've already met.
Small child.
But he's really nice.
Why? A grown friend. You brought an adult. Stock fast. Stock fast. Please, good sir. The spear.
So how am I supposed to get this damn thing out? At least there's some goodies down here. Why did I just take a wooden box? It's stuck fast. I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to get that out, though. See, I would think a heavier bow would be easier to steady. Kind of like how they add a counterweight to the front of a compound bow.
This hole is too small for you to squeeze into. This hole is too small for you to squeeze into. This hole is too small for you to squeeze into.
Okay, so... There we go. Why are they not following me? Whoa, okay, stop, guys. Why is that an option? Nice.
Good sir, you've set my body free, free to crumble to dust at last. But my spirit, blast! The spell most terrible. I have heard of such magic, but have never known anyone so foul as to employ it. Brachus Rex.
Brachus Rex.
Lace his entrails. After he interred me in this cell, he must have drawn my very soul away from me and stored it elsewhere in the fort. Thus, he has bound me entirely to the...
Oh, I know, man. I understand. I totally understand. There's a lot of purists out there that would say that shooting with a carbon recurve is verboten. I'm not one of them, thankfully. But no, I've never shot a carbon recurve. If I have a chance, I'll certainly give it a try. But yeah.
But I know this place well. I could lead you to its likely location. In turn, you would find a path straight out of... Marvelous, my friend. Marvelous. You'll first have to get inside the fort itself. There's a secret switch on a statue of the Seven in the courtyard. Surely you know it.
Okay, so I gotta get into the fort, which means I gotta figure out how the fuck to get in there in the first place.
The switch will open a hatch.
Be led to the prison's main floor. I suspect that within Brachus's phylactery room, we will find a container which ensnares my soul. He is likely disguised at will, but search there for another hidden switch.
Brachus would have made me a supplicant, a slave to these walls. With your help, I'll die. I was fully briefed about this awful place before I came. My goal was to destroy the fiend who had been marshalling the world's most unwholesome weapons and magic into an army he intended to use against the realm. I never thought I would become one of his victims, and yet, here I am.
Yeah, I kind of feel like this game has got a lot of lore to learn. Like, almost too much to learn. This is going to be a huge time sink, I can tell, which is okay.
Brachus used this place to build an arsenal of terrible weaponry as yet unseen in our world. Here, he and his researchers crafted punishments and snares contrary to human dignity.
Wow, 192, that's a nice bug.
Souls, ones that could purge the very essence from sorcery.
There's a podcast called Trad Geeks. You should check it out if you haven't checked it out already. It's just two guys that talk about traditional archery. There's Trad Geeks, and then there's one other. Let me take a look. Yeah, there's Trad Geeks, and then there's the Wired to Hunt podcast. They're both really, really good. You should check them out. Alright, so I gotta get into the fort, which means I gotta figure that out. Ah, there we go, that's why.
Thank you for your help with that, thug. Humans hate us both the same here. This is so strange.
She bows.
It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. We are healing a tree cut down with great violence.
I do like how the elves in this game kind of have a... It's like they don't speak English very well.
My son looks back. I shout to him to run. I am taken. I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs I can stand, but I fear the Magisters.
Hey, no problem, man. I understand how that goes. I got work in the morning myself.
In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young. Wait, before you go, I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you.
Oh, thank you for the severed head. Elves are weird in this game, man. I gotta tell you. Alright, so leather armor, improvised staff, cracked two-hander, which is what he's already using, I think. Not a girdle. I'll take a girdle, I think. I really gotta start putting gear on my other guys. Alright, so now what? Now where? Loot, that's where. Oh, but wait. Hidden entrance. Okay, so that's that there. Alright, so run across the poison. Why have they not followed? Ooh, he's almost dead. Oh no, I'm burdened. What am I gonna drop? What am I carrying that's so heavy? Okay, so I can shuffle some stuff onto these guys. I didn't realize that. I thought it only counted my carry weight. That's right, I can give this guy wizard armor. Just don't try taking down an orc with it. Ooh, there's orcs in this game. I love orcs. Can't wait to see exactly how they did orcs. Oh, that's why. He weighs 60. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go get a snack. I bet you prefer D, Sergeant. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. So you guys are both in high school, huh? What a couple of whippersnappers.
Something isn't right here. It could be an ambush.
By God, it is an ambush. A frog ambush. Mmm, salty mucus. Oh, okay. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. Finally get a little bit of action going on for you guys. So as you guys can see, it's turn-based, but it's not your standard turn-based where you queue up everybody's actions. You go through each individual person and each individual enemy, so it allows you to react to it a little bit better than having to queue everybody's actions up. Your whole team uses their moves, and the enemy team uses their moves, and then back and forth. I really need a healer. What, this guy up here or that guy right there? You mean I look like Beast or I look like Yvonne? Not on PC. I played it once or twice tabletop, but never a PC version of it. But I get the feeling that this is pretty similar to it. Tyler Burnett just grew a beard. That's awesome, man. Alright, let's see here. Boots. He's already got leather boots. He's got boots. He has no boots. But neither does he. He's got even less armor, so we'll give him boots. Yeah, it was sort of the thing. Usually when I'm faced with a a character customizer, I typically tend to make him look a lot like me. Yeah, and in D&D's, it's the things that the couple times I played, each time was totally different because each time was different rule sets and everything. Okay. Forgot. Water will get rid of poison.
The frogs are gone. The children shall be safer. I see the good in you. I see all of you.
Nice.
Go find a little one to bother.
Of course, they're like, "Oh, thank you for getting rid of these frogs, and they'll be safe now." It's like, well, you didn't even tell me about the frogs before. Like, if you told me about the frogs, I would have been more than happy to go get them for you, but... Oh, we're gonna go meet Buddy. He's the second best character in this game right now.
Oh, hey! Hey! I thought you might be Emmy. It's nice to see you. I think I love you.
I think I love you. None, Michael. Like I said, I don't really have an inline with the devs anymore, so I don't really know when stuff's coming out. Not that they ever really told me before, anyway.
Not too far from here, but she was taken by a guy in a white robe who smelled horrible, like
horrible.
Lots and lots of dogs, and also a little like dead people. He dragged her to the big castle just there. I'm so worried about her. Key? What key? Oh, the key! The Magister who took Emmy dropped it when he was walking away. Did someone say Emmy? Oh, Emmy.
Aw, poor Buddy.
If you find out where it leads, if you see Emmy, tell her I miss her.
Come here, Klaus. That'll rude.
Watch yourself, boy.
Boy.
privileges just because you're tall. Ruff! Ruff!
Barf. The only other thing I can think of at this point, because there's no way really to get into any of this yet, is there's this underground entrance here.
He's right in the front door.
That goes into a cavern, leads into some dungeons, but I wasn't able to figure out how to get through the door, so maybe we'll go there. Well, Michael, I mean, you can build a really decent gaming PC for under $1,000 if you know what you're doing. If you build it yourself and, you know, source out the parts yourself, it's pretty easy. If you go to MMO-champion.com, up at the top they have a tab that says Build of the Month. They have a breakdown of sort of a good, better, best, you know, ultimate sort of builds for PCs and stuff that'll help you piece stuff together, and it'll give you, you know, up-to-date prices on Amazon and everything. It's definitely worth checking out. Here, let me see if I can't grab it for you. There you go. I just pasted the link in chat. So he breaks it down into puppy, dolphin, narwhal, and unicorn levels.
I had 4 times on my body.
In order of good, better, excellent, best, whatever. So the puppy starts at a 575. That's not including your peripherals like your monitor, keyboard, etc. Dolphin is up to 942. That's a GTX 1060 3GB, which is not a bad card. Narwhal goes to 1244, and then Unicorn is 1500. And you can mix and match pieces between most of them, no problem. Honestly, Alienware is not very good anymore. The problem is they got bought out by Dell, so the quality of their builds, the quality of their parts and everything is not as good as it used to be. Let's see, I've got my PC. It's not a bad PC. I've got a PS4, Xbox One, PS3, the Wii, GameCube. I wish I had a lot more of the classic console, so. Alright, so this is where I was, and this is where I couldn't figure out how to get out. Maybe I can lockpick. Now that I think about it. Let's see if my lockpick level is going to be high enough for it. Hey. Does it ever happen to you guys? You play a game and you get stuck on a spot. You have no idea where to go or how to continue or how to beat a puzzle. And you go away from it for a little while, and then when you come back, you actually just immediately solve it, and you go, well, I didn't think of that before. Alright, I should probably heal these guys up. Ooh, Spear of Brachus Rex. 2 to the earth, limited 12 physical. Nice. It's a pretty cool spear, too. So, okay. Alright, Sergeant, take care, man. Have a good night. Oh, good. Virtus is decomposing.
The elf's skin is pale as a corpse's, but his face contorts with inscrutable emotion. Joy, horror, and rapture flash over him like his eyes lock on...
It's you! No. No, it's you. It's...
I play Farming Sim every once in a while. 2017. I haven't streamed it yet, but I do play it. Euro Truck Simulator 2. Call of the Wild, obviously. Let me think. Let me look at my library. Yeah, that's pretty much it for simulators.
His back suddenly arches as he's...
I know it's you. I'm not the last. The bishop doesn't count. No, he doesn't count. I'm done for, but you, there's still hope. You'll know. They'll find you. They'll seek you out. That's their job. Get it? Yes, of course you do. You need to go. Dallas, after she took me, she did something. My head. I feel like someone's rummaged their fingers through my skin.
He giggles coquettishly, then bellows like a bear.
Leave!
Okay. Yeah, I'm not wasting a lockpick on that door.
You got a good reason for barging into a private room, buddy?
Buddy. Thanks a lot, Michael. Thanks for coming in tonight, and take care. Have a good night, and we'll see you in the next stream.
And? Got no reason to scramble out, me. It's hot and busy out there. It's cool and quiet in here. Or at least, it used to be. Ow! You must be mad.
Mad.
You're back in the joy among the rabble. Head out another, you're knee-deep in the hollow marshes. I'll take a nice, quiet cell any day of the week, and twice on Lucian's Day. Before you go, you haven't met a particular fella here, have you? Tall, black beard, intense way of looking at you. Penchant for metaphor?
Penchant.
Wouldn't be surprised if you'd met him before. Fella gets around, believe you me. Half of me's afraid he's gonna try and save me from this place. Anyhow, thanks and good luck, I guess. Though, if you know what's what, you'll take a load off and let the dice fall where they're gonna fall.
Alright, well, I don't want to go up. I know that much. At least not yet.
Sorcerer! What do you think you're doing, prowling around inside the fort? Ha! And what is it you think you saw? Ha! These cockroaches are trifling. He'd get worse than this if Dallas caught him. Speaking of roaches...
He looks you up and...
My hounds will love you. Dwarf meat is their favourite. They like the stink of it.
Oh boy. Hey Matthew, whenever it decides that it's going to start working again. Right now it's pretty well bugged out. I got animals that freeze and don't act the way they should, and yeah, so it's going to be a little while. Until they fix it, we'll put it that way. GroggyBot 2000. Now we got people coming in left and right, don't we? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total. Shit, I didn't mean to walk. I'm not really sure. It depends on how long it takes them to fix the bug. It was a recent patch for the beta build that screwed it up. Oh, hey, Brandon, I wonder what happened to you. Oh. Well, thank you, Magister Ranger. That was really random.
Please, healing. I need healing. Of course. Of course. They remove all the source from within. The husk that remains is left empty, soulless, easily controlled. They beat me for helping sorcerers. Children. We were trying to help them escape. I joined this order to serve the divine. He would never accept this torture.
No shit, man. Hey, congratulations.
Slavery. I serve the divine, not his son. I'm no fool. But his legacy is alive. In all of us who long for justice. There's a boat that can take you into the dunes beyond.
Oh boy, dunes. That means a desert. Ugh. I hate deserts in games.
But they'll kill you on sight if you don't know the proper password. Heal me, and I'll divine.
How am I gonna heal him?
The colour wells back into the Magister's cheeks, and his wounds knit together into...
I feel it at work upon me already. That is what separates you from the Divine Order. There is a waterway, a boat.
That's a pretty impressive trophy score, I'll say that.
You'll meet some associates of mine.
What did you give her a rating on, gold or diamond?
I'll let you pass. Enough to matter, not enough to stage a coup. The Voidwoken have people terrified, not only for their lives, but for the very air they breathe, the sun that shines upon them. Dallas and Alexander offer a solution. People need solutions.
Hey, did you see my stream from last week, last Tuesday? There was a whole group of brown bears. I killed one, it was a 6. 100% on everything, you know, dropped it right in its tracks, and I think I only got a silver on it. That's weird, Jordan. But you're here now.
No, I imagine not. She's the headmistress. With her help, we've saved countless children from Dallas and Alexander, and we aim to save many more. You've given me a second life.
Nice.
Thank you, my friend.
I was a little worried I wasn't going to have some way to heal him. Alright, what do we got here? Zeke's Talon. Ooh, see, shiny red ball, squeak squeak. I bet you could give that to Buddy. Nice, so he's actually got some gloves on now. The requirement is Necromancer 1. So I can just sell it. 120 gold, that's not too bad. Yeah, Brandon, I have terrible luck when it comes to high-level animals in the game. Like, I'll see 4s and 5s all day long, but more than that, never. Yeah, Jordan, I'm really enjoying it myself, to be truthful. It's nice because it's not a super action-packed RPG. It's pretty laid back. And big emphasis on exploration and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm enjoying it pretty thoroughly right now. Don't need that anymore. Yeah, I know. Less than 200 left. I'm excited. Okay, we read that earlier, so we don't need that. Yeah, it's crazy. When I first started this channel, I never really expected it to take off or go anywhere or to get much in the way of subscribers, but boy, it really has taken off and exploded.
Oh no.
Which I'm really happy about. Shit, can't get through that way. Next time I level up, I'm gonna have to put a point into thievery, I think. Oh, no way, man. Cool. Yeah, that's what I'm using. I've got a Razer Mamba mouse, a Razer Firefly mouse pad, a Black Widow Chroma keyboard, and then I've got the... I don't remember what the headset is, but it's Razer. I know that much.
I'll need to get clever with this lock.
Oh, that's right, this bitch. Alright, so let me see here, the escape. Saved the life of Magister Dolores, who revealed us a way to escape the fort. To get away safely, we should tell his co-conspirator that Madame Zor sent us. See, if I go back out, there's not really any other place for me to go. Okay, so how do I get in there? Yeah, something like that, Jordan. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it'd be pretty neat to get a sponsorship, but not really anticipating it anytime soon, we'll put it that way. Okay, so I can't use this until I get rid of the gold. Hey, congratulations. Alright, I wonder what he meant by I'm gonna have to get clever with this log. Is there anything to trigger here, or...
Under lock and key.
Yeah, but that time will pass by me before you even know it, man. So what am I gonna do here?
Look at you, all enthusiastic and everything.
Yeah, I tried that, Jordan, and it's not working. I may have to head back out and do something different. Yeah, I know. I would have preferred a little bit less chat lag, but it kind of precludes doing 1080p 60. Hey, buddy.
Hey! Hey! I thought you might be Emmy. Ball!
Yeah.
The dog squeaks the ball repeatedly, happy as a clam.
Done my good deed for the day, I feel. Oh, what are you going hunting for, dear?
Hey, I know you.
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant curtsy.
Back then I was Madame Josephine Gribbles de Pube. And you were... the Beast, right? Glad to see you made it. Nothing like a nice tentacle slap.
Is that going to be your,
How'd you escape?
that going to be your nemesis for the rest of the season? You're always going to miss him, or he's going to be one step ahead of you?
Me too. Did you hear something? When you were in the water, I mean. No. I mean, not more on...
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy. She is stock-still, waxy-skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish-black veins run. Her head snaps to you mechanically. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Where are you from anyway, Brandon?
Oh, it's nothing really. It's just... I'm just a bit... well, a bit... hospitable?
The second option here. Wife of a rakish eyebrow and asks if she's implying you should make yourself at home. Winks with both eyes.
Ha! What I mean is, look, you've never been a host, right? That's because you're like a clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you.
She doesn't even
I'm a clump of leaves.
But I'm a roadside inn. Red door.
What's the hunting like there in Kentucky?
Friendly lady.
I'm from New England, so that's what I'm used to.
Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied. Now, isn't that just the question of the hour? I can't be sure just yet. I'll be surprised if it's a demon. Definitely not a sprite either. Maybe a spectre, but I wouldn't bet money on it.
Yeah, we've got some pretty decent sized whitetails up in New Hampshire. Not huge, but like I know some of the deer out in the Midwest are absolutely enormous. Down here in Florida, they're tiny though. Like 70 pounds is a big deer down here.
Yeah, same story here. Reckon in my case, they might actually be right, though. You want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that. It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few. Lately, I've been into the enchanting arts.
Let's see here.
Slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be?
Enchanting. I can't remember if enchanters can do healing or not.
Don't know if you could tell, but mysticism is
okay.
my speciality. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. Sounds fine. So, yeah? Hey, wait a sec. It looks like you have all the company you need. Maybe another time, when you're a bit more on the lonely side.
Salem, huh? It's a bit further south than I was. I was up about 30 minutes north of Concord. Up in the Upper Valley area. Well, Sugar River Valley, but just up 89.
Till then.
Alright, so I have to... I do need a healer. I don't really know if I need... If I really need 2 melee guys. I feel like I should really round out the group. So I got a magic user, sword and board, archer.
Hey there, old buddy. Hey, wait a sec. It looks like till then.
Okay, so how do I take somebody out of my group then? Here we go, party management.
Hello? You gonna pray all day, buddy?
Nope. Let's see here. Wait for formation, party management, options. Yeah, I was born and raised in the state. Whoa, whoa, what is this picture?
Is that indigestion or is it... Oh god, not now.
He's just chilling out without a shirt. It's like Putin. It is, Jordan. It's a very, very beautiful place to live, but it's also very cold during the winter. During the summer, it's lovely, though.
I'd say we're making good progress already now.
Are you certain you want to dismiss your companion? His eyebrows shoot up.
Can't say I'm not sorry to see you go, but you'll be all right. You seem to have the hang of this place. Good luck out there.
Stay down, you.
Oh, he took this. And he had all his gear on him. Damn.
Oh, I don't feel so good. Hey there, old buddy, old acquaintance. Well, that was easier than I thought.
Alright, so we get a cleric. So decaying touch, restoration, bloodsucker. So it's got a 4-turn cooldown, 3-turn cooldown, 3-turn cooldown. Shields up, so... Oh, okay, I see. Alright, do I have anything for her to wear? Okay, so do this here. Alright, so... Elemental Affinity. This seems like it might be handy. You know, that doesn't do anything for him. Doesn't give him any armor. So I might as well take it off and at least enjoy the boobies. There you go. Boobies and undies. I'm such a little kid.
Bow your head, please! If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend. Even if you're kind, haven't you heard? Bishop Alexander, the divine's own son. Do not doubt that he will come.
Right, okay. Burro. Alright, so we're back at where we were before. Which is to say... I have no idea where to go. So... Do I need to go back here? Why don't we try that? Why don't we try going back to the underground? I do have a lockpick on me still, right? Right? No, it must have used it up when I tried to pick that lock before. Damn.
Change your mind about my offer yet? Believe whatever you want. This may be your only chance at leaving. Oh, noble. Good luck with your...
When another divine arises, I fear it will be quite something good.
Is there any lockpicks? No, of course he doesn't have any lockpicks. Why would he have lockpicks? That's silly. Because if I can't find any lockpicks, it's going to be a real short visit, that's for sure. I'm glad you're liking it, Jordan. Sorry it's not particularly exciting tonight.
Yet so quickly we find sources so dangerous. I'll be with you soon, love. What if there are no sources? Why hasn't Alexander
Well, that's actually what I did was, so I gave this chick a point into thievery to see if that would improve it. The problem is I don't have any lockpicks now, so now I gotta go find more.
What took you so long? I'm ready to take up arms if you are.
Don't mention my name to Griff.
It means finding a trader who actually has them to sell. Oh, he's finally dead. You don't really need his stained pants, that's for sure.
Finally kicked the bucket this and didn't think I'd miss his grumbling and boasting, but spirit like that leaves a big hole when it's snuffed out.
Snuffed out. Yeah, I know. It had to happen eventually.
She groans in pain, refusing or... Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is...
And what you after? Oh, I? Looking to buy?
Let's see. Haha. I will take both of those.
This belongs to Dallas. Oh, the hammer. You sure you're not looking to buy anything? Yeah.
Sweet. Alright, now I can go back and try.
Say, do all lizards smell like oranges?
Watch, I'm gonna get there, and that lockpick skill is not gonna be enough. Well, I didn't really leave because of the weather. I love the weather, but I moved down to Florida because my fiance's down here, and our daughter. Yeah, they did a really good job with the voice acting in this game. Because it's not just the same, like, 4 voice actors over and over again. Like, Skyrim and Oblivion have a lot of voice acting in them, but it's all the same people over and over again. Oh my god. Just shut up. Of course. Of course it doesn't fucking work. Why would it work? She's almost leveled again, but the problem is there's nothing to kill.
I think coming from you, dude.
Interesting.
Muffled sounds suggest that this scuffed old door leads up to the fort's main floor. It's bound to be crawling with magisters.
Whatever lies ahead, it has been a pleasure traveling together.
This guy here, the Red Prince, he's pretty much my favorite character in the game at this point. He's just, I love the accent and the character himself. He's just great.
Let's think twice about this. I don't fancy facing a mob of magisters.
We've come this far. Whatever's behind that door can't stop us now.
Fuck it.
The creature's breath quickens as you approach, and it shrinks slightly. The creature before you stares with sightless eyes and leans from side to side, like a puppet without strings.
That's an abomination, is what it is. I can't stop staring at it. It seems to be even more primitive than the rest of its species. Fascinating.
But it's kind of fascinating, isn't it?
I'm going to avoid these things, I think.
What the flying hell? Karen, you said this way was clear.
But that's what the log said, sir. And no one's all for us to be here.
Well, the log was wrong, you idiot.
Idiot.
I hope for your sake no one will miss him.
The Magister cocks his head.
That's so. Tell me, what do you know about Zor?
Oh, there you are.
Tell the truth.
Katharina.
No noble soul. I don't time her a quiz.
That she surely is. That she surely is. Never was known for her patience, was she? If you're taking this run, the kid'll have to go with you. Feisty one, too. Liable to jump into the canal if you don't watch him close. That right, Han? It'll be alright once you get settled in. We won't delay you. Karen and I have guard duty.
That worked out well.
At least we won't be late this time. What with Dallas sniffing around for escapees. Good luck to you.
Nice, so I got out of there without having to fight.
I'm Han. So, Beast?
I will say this, all the kids say this sound the same.
Return the favour. You want to get out of here? I've a boat here with plenty of room. Let's go.
You know what, I'm gonna wait because there's a guy that I have to talk to here for Fane, because he needs to make a mask, which means he needs to peel somebody's face off.
I owe you. So
Here she comes.
So let me do that first. Did I just level up? No? Okay. Wonder if this is it here.
What's this? I found something.
Okay.
I should neutralize this thing before it does damage.
There you go. Well, he's gonna have to. He has to have a special knife or something for it.
Looks like this place has been sealed up for a century.
So his whole deal is that he is a skeleton, as you can see. It's what's called an eternal, and they're not allowed to or it's not that they're not allowed, it's that they can't walk around in the open because everybody's really superstitious and hates them and will try and kill them. So the way they get around is they make these magic masks that they can put over their face that they look like whatever. So I have to help them make it. Oh, you know what? I betcha. Yeah, this is where I gotta do it for what's-his-face. Likely hidden some way.
Here lies Withermore the Noxious. Here lies Withermore the Supplicant.
So which Withermore?
Here lies Withermore the Cold Heart. Here lies Withermore the Yellow-Bellied.
Too heavy.
Apparently, as a dwarf, I am not very strong. Which seems a little weird. Because every dwarf I've ever seen in fantasy is built like a brick shithouse.
Here lies Withermore the Sage.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's turning me into a chicken. Wait, what? Restore vitality of a target character. They can, but you can resurrect them. Alright, so it looks like it'll regenerate health after one turn. Maybe. So maybe it's need to kill everything. Magical stone one, 8 to 10 air. There we go.
Here lies Withermore the Noxious.
Whoa. Ruh-roh. The camera is a little weird sometimes. At least they help with the fire out. Screwed that one up. Yeah, that's the thing. Fane can put out a lot of damage, but he is kind of squishy, like all mages. Nice.
Hey.
Alright, so we got mage sandals. Give them to her. Last one.
You sense a great whirl of energy within the jar. From its depths, a faint voice howls.
Withermore held his end of the bargain. We should hold ours.
It would be cruel to keep a man's soul when we could easily free it.
His soul has been ensnared so long. He deserves freedom.
What a weird lag there. Oh, that's right, I did level up, didn't I? Ooh, she's a point necromancer. Oh, never mind. Alright, well that wasn't what I thought it was, but quest is over at least. And I can always go back and talk to that kid too and see what happened with him.
Ought to keep well out of sight of the Magisters. Holy hellhounds! Those dogs sound out for blood.
Oh,
Hey,
oh, there she is.
You intruder! Bandit! Sorcerer! Stop! Go! Die! Hoo! Hoo! Hoo!
Buddy?
Emmy! Fall back! Sorcerer! Tricks! Bandit! Intruder!
Bruno! Buddy? Buddy! My mate? Buddy? My buddy.
I really want this to work out. Like, I really, really want this to work out.
Sorceress? Why? Buddy?
Emmy! No! Sorcerer! Bad! Baddies! Bite! Row! Row!
Bruno! I miss my buddy.
That's right, Hemi. You miss Buddy, don't you? You want to come home with us to Buddy.
You! Sorcerer! Go! Emmy! Crying! No!
Dog.
That's good, honey. You are a dog.
Argos is a good dog.
Good dog, Argos.
Emmy! Sad! Bad sorcerer!
So is there nothing more I can do about this?
My tummy hurts.
Who are you, little guy? Damn.
This can't be it.
Smelly clothes or threadbare pants. We got, let's see here. Smelly pants. I don't want to put anything on her, but she can have some smelly pants, I guess.
This can't be it.
Nice.
My tummy hurts.
Scratch, bite, bark,
Yeah, it's probably better if we don't ask why they're smelly.
Did you expect a needle? Bark, kill.
I'm really bummed. I wanted this to be like... I wanted it to work out. I should... I'm gonna load this game. I feel like that could have been done differently. I think I made a mistake when I said he really misses you instead of saying, would you like to come out with me?
You sense a great whir from its depths.
Withermore held it would be cruel.
His soul has been ensnared so long. He deserves freedom.
Alright, we'll do all this again. Alright, let's try this again.
Holy hellhounds! Those dogs sound out for blood.
You! Buddy! Buddy! Buddy!
You intruder! Bandit! Sorcerer! Stop! Go! Emmy! Fall!
Bruno! Buddy! Leave! And
Emmy! No! No! Sorcerer! Stop! Emmy!
Damn, no, that's not what I wanted to do. That pisses me off. It's getting late. And I'm getting tired. Alright, I think we're gonna call it for the night. We'll pick it up. I'll just reload that save from before, because I screwed this up again. Guess you could say I screwed the pooch. But thank you for coming in, guys. And I will be over on Twitch tomorrow night at 9 p.m. So, yeah, check me out there. Have a good night, guys.